Hello everyone, welcome to Model Kit Stuff. My name is Jason and I have a bit of an exclusive video for you today. Recently I went to the Blackpool Model Boat Show and that gave me an opportunity to catch up with Chris Watton of Vanguard Models. Chris very rarely gives interviews and has never done an interview on camera before, so I hope you're really going to enjoy this. Now, if you're not sure who Chris is, let me give you a very brief background. So Chris is one of the leading model kit designers of wooden ships, and he's spent his time at Amati, and that includes Victory Models, and then also at Caldercraft. And if you've ever built a 1:64 scale wooden ship, then you've probably come across one of Chris's designs. More recently, he's set up Vanguard Models, which allows him to shake off the shackles of commercial constraints that he previously experienced and allows him to explore what he wants to explore. So it was a really nice opportunity to catch up with Chris. We've asked some questions and then I've opened the floor to some of the channel's members who also asked some questions. I think you're really going to enjoy this. So I began by asking Chris what got him interested in model building.
Okay. Like most kids in the 70s, when it was the sort of victory, and really started from there, because obviously at my age everybody had an airfix kit.
Yeah.
It started from there and it just built up. Also watching Jerry Anderson.
Yeah, and all the models.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got some model kits and you were going out seeing some of the history and they sort of both came together at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. I think a lot of models start that way.
I think so.
Yeah, certainly back in my day in the 70s and 80s.
It was the thing to do.
Yeah, before computers and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely. I then went on to ask him why had he chosen to design in the medium of wood rather than other mediums such as plastic.
Because one guy told me that if you can build a wooden ship, you can build anything.
Right. Okay.
So I thought I'd give it a go. And so I did. And I haven't looked back since.
So in terms of being able to modify it and do what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Which of course is absolutely true. With plastic, you're a bit limited. You can modify it, but one.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, wood's a lot more malleable, isn't it? So.
Yeah. And most of the kits I'm aware of that you've designed are 1:64 scale. Have you always done 1:64 scale?
I prefer 1:64 scale, but I do know that I did the Jotica Victory in 72nd, because at the time I weren't sure if 64 would be a little too large.
Right, okay, yeah.
But I think that's really and the Mary Rose.
Yes.
But that was on the instruction from the Mary Rose Trust. They wanted a certain size kit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But otherwise, 1:64 gives you good size and a good level of detail.
Yeah. Also, the Vanguard is 1/72 scale.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I was interested to know whether the decision to go solo and start up Vanguard Models was a difficult one, and you know, going solo, it strikes me as quite a courageous thing to do. There's a lot of challenges, you know, and there's a lot of risks. So I was interested to know what he had to say about that.
It was very scary.
Yeah. So how long's Vanguard been going now then?
Since the tail end of 2019.
Okay,
So 6 years.
6 years. And how's it going?
Busy.
And that's a good place to be.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to a point now where it's interfering with my new designs. For example, for Surprise, I should now have finished all the plan sets, and I've just started the masts because I'm always going to produce parts for the kits we're selling.
So manufacturing is pausing design
Yes.
time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you at the point where you're going to have to think about staff?
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe. But we need to find somewhere more appropriate because we literally run out of space where we are now.
So location first.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Because I've got 2 laser machines now,
Yeah.
but I can only run one at a time because of I've got enough room for a pair of extractors.
Yeah.
And the 2 extractors need to run one laser machine.
Okay.
But I've got absolutely no room for another.
Right. And I'm aware that you're looking at maybe getting a 3D printing machine as well. So
Yeah, I've got commercial ones right now.
right.
Okay. I feel I need something a little more
Okay.
of market.
So that'll take up more space as well. Then,
Yeah.
Okay. So space pressure is your
Yeah. Space is a real issue now.
right. Okay. Which is a good place to be from a business point of view, but a big challenge as well.
It is. I mean, when I worked at Amati, I was there for about 18 years, and I think they released about 81 kits. In 6 years, we're on at 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's a big difference.
It is, but I think with Amati it was more because they wanted that chet, the artworks.
Yeah.
I hated those so much.
Yeah. Well, I used to build some artworks for artwork
Yeah.
companies, and it was hard going because you
Yeah.
can see they've been simplified and sometimes the instructions aren't good and so there's all sorts of challenges with it.
Yeah, and not only that, it was if Hachette felt they didn't sell very well, it just stopped mid-development.
Yeah.
So many of those, even Cutty Sark did a magnificent 64 Cutty Sark. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Didn't go anywhere.
So typically they'll do like 6 issues to see how it sells, and
Yeah.
if it's not quite doing it, they put it off there.
Yeah.
I think HMS Hood was released about 4 times and never went anywhere.
No.
So focusing on the Vanguard models, I then wanted to know a little bit more about that. I was interested to know what his thoughts are on the direction of wooden model ship kits going forward. There is definitely a move towards an increase of 3D printed parts, not just in wooden kits, across the modelling hobby as a whole. So I wondered if he thought that we'd see less wood in wooden kits going forward.
Not less wood. I think wood aspect is very important for period ship models,
Yeah,
especially good wood like pear.
yeah,
I don't know how it's going to go, but all I can do is move forward and try and improve each kit I do. It's always a learning process. It doesn't matter how many you've done, you're still learning.
all the time.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily changing materials, but how you're tackling the design.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know in the Surprise that you're getting rid of the first steps, for example.
Yeah.
So it's another progression forward.
Yeah. I did that with Heartbeat to see how it worked, and it worked fine and
Right.
better.
Yeah.
So I've transferred that to Surprise.
Right, okay. Brilliant. Then I wanted to focus on the pending release of HMS Surprise. I wanted to know a little bit more about the kit and when we might see that coming out.
The kit is based off the original plans of the Unity, the French Corvette. So it's a lot larger than the actual Surprise you see in Killmaster and Commander, which is based on the 20-gun ship for Rose. It's a seafood class ship. It's very pre-fabricated. more prefabricated than anything we've done before.
Okay, good.
Because the whole of the outer core is now laser cut and engraved.
Okay.
And so the only planking is below the whale down.
Right. Okay.
That's it. We will include figures for matching and ordering.
Okay.
A pair of figures for them sitting down in the cabin with their instruments, the table and the music stand.
Yeah.
And there'll be a separate ordinary figure
Cool.
to put on top.
Yeah. Very nice. And in terms of when you're expecting to get that out?
We're hoping to get it out for the first quarter of 2026.
Okay. So you've got some focus on the Master and Commander film, and you can build it as per the original Royal Navy conversion of the French ship. So you've got 2 figureheads in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's even 2 types of stern taffrail for it.
Right. Okay.
Because the windows for the original, they're quite flat.
Right.
So for the novel version, they're more angled out, laid out. It looks a little nicer.
Okay. So anyone that's wanting to build the Master and Commander version, it's closer to the book version than the film version.
Yes.
But you should be able to.
Yes.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you.
I really hope you're enjoying the video. If you are, do me a little favour right now. Beneath the video is a little thumbs up. Please click on that. It really helps the channel and helps other interested modelers find this video. If you think you'd be interested in seeing a kit review of this, or indeed it being built in the future, then you may want to hit subscribe. You can find that below as well. Don't forget the little notifications bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And if you're interested in the Surprise, we absolutely will be reviewing that kit when it comes out, and we will be building it pretty much straight away as soon as it's released. And if you're going to be interested in that, or even just interested in some sneak peeks of the prototype as it's painted up and ready for rigging, then you may also want to hit the subscribe so you don't miss those videos too. So I wanted to give my members an opportunity to ask some questions too. So let's get stuck into the members' questions, and that started off with Gary Lane, who asks, would you consider premium releases of your standard kits with items such as machined blocks?
I don't include them in the kit because not everybody builds a massive rig. They just built a hull.
Yeah.
So if we included that in the kit, I'd be money they've wasted.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so they got that will always be an option.
Yeah. Okay. I see. So having them as separate items makes sense because you've got different type of vehicle. Then that makes so much sense. Okay.
Bjorn Lindberg wanted to know what part of the design process Chris enjoyed the most and the least. Let's hear what he had to say.
The most definitely is putting the design parts together for the first time and seeing them all build up. I love that.
Yeah.
The least is doing the CAD plans.
Right. Okay. So all the rigging drawings and that sort of thing.
Because they're always the same, but I can't copy and paste because obviously the massive different, the rules different, but the rigging is more or less always the same. But, you know, the overall establishment.
Okay. So just for the viewers who might not know, you build several of the hulls.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So seeing it come to life for the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprise out there right now.
Yeah.
That's what the fish one.
Okay. The 5th iteration.
Yeah.
So does it change much from the first time you do it to when it gets to prototype?
No, it's just little things.
Tweaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jim's is the absolute final version.
Yeah. Okay, which goes in your instructions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jeff Connolly wanted to know whether Chris would ever consider designing kits from the 1850s, the age of sail and steam, because it's a bit of a gap in the market.
I think there's a gap in the market for a reason. They don't sell very well. I think people like the 17th and 18th century ships. I did do some for called craft. I did like steam yachts and tugs.
Yeah.
That period.
Yeah.
But the reason we moved to Nelson's Navy range is because they didn't sell too well.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, almost not worth the effort.
Yeah.
Commercially. Jim McKay asks, what's your dream model to build or to design? Very interesting answer, because this is definitely a model I would love to build.
Are a few. I think maybe Royal George.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like that one. Yeah.
That's one I will definitely do one day.
Okay, cool. I will look forward to that. I mean, that would be a serious model, Royal George.
Yes, it's almost 64 scale victory size.
Yeah, yeah. That's okay. Very nice. Richard Sloop wanted to know if he had a favourite model that he'd actually designed. Quite an interesting answer.
Ooh.
Tricky.
It is tricky.
My personal favourite of your designs is Indefatigable, which I'm looking forward to building. Sat there calling them.
I think maybe Sphinx,
Oh, okay.
because that seems to have attracted a lot of
Yeah. She's a bit blingy, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's got some nice decoration and affordable
yeah.
as well.
I think that's the one that put us more or less on the map.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And then finally, John Coblight, I think I'm pronouncing that right, apologies if I'm not, wanted to know if Chris would ever consider doing more North American subjects.
You know, I've asked Americans about this,
Yeah.
and they say they prefer the English ships.
Right, from the Napoleonic period. and-
Yeah, yeah. My preference is the Napoleonic period.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you do have an American privateer,
Grecian,
the
yeah.
Grecian, which we're going to be building on the channel soon. But okay, that's interesting that the American market actually prefers European ships.
Yeah, because I've asked a couple. I've said, you know, what about something like Essex? And so, like, oh no, just stick to, you know, we like building the English ships. Which surprised me,
Yeah,
you know, because Americans are very like patriotic, aren't they?
indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't really want to do a constitution because,
There's lots of them.
yeah, not only that, what period do you do? No matter what research I do, something would be wrong
Yeah.
because somebody will have a different idea. So I don't want to go into that snake pit.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, Chris, I hope you have a great show. Thanks very much for your time, and every success for the future.
Thank you.
So it was really fascinating catching up with Chris at the Blackpool Model Show. I managed to get myself a new kit and rather cheekily nabbed a t-shirt as well. If you've ever wanted to build a wooden model ship but have never attempted it for whatever reason, there is on the channel a complete playlist building a model for absolute beginners. I take you through every single part, piece, knot, all the rigging, and explain why we're doing things and why we're not doing them in other ways. It's a complete absolute beginners course, and I'm doing 4 builds, all Vanguard models, in that same absolute beginners approach. If you love your modelling, whatever it is, there's something on this channel for you. So thank you very much for looking in, and I hope to see you very soon. Until then, you enjoy your modelling. Bye for now.